Hey, Fitnatics. Richard Jones here. For those of you who do not already know or have never met me, I'm co-owner of the Fitneek Wellness Center in Mississauga, Ontario. That's in Canada. And today I'm just doing a kind of a follow-up video to a post I did earlier talking about impingements. I'm actually a recipient of an impingement right now that's kind of been induced by myself, not intentionally, of course. And it's causing considerable pain, and obviously it's affecting my workouts. Right now, I have an impingement, which is basically, I believe it's originating C7 and C8, and it's causing pain to go through from the base of my neck through to my left shoulder and down the back of my tricep. The other issue as a result of this impingement is some muscle atrophy. I've noticed that my left pectoral and my left tricep, as well as my left deltoid, have diminished in size in comparison to the size of my the right side of my body considerably. There's definitely a noticeable difference, as well as I'd probably say close to 40% deficiency in comparison to my right side from a strength perspective. Either way, it's not a good thing. Luckily, it is treatable. I've already gone to see a specialist, and I'm going to a physiotherapist. And I am not in a situation where the impingement has done irreparable damage. Most likely, my impingement has been caused by some movements that I fell in love with over the years, and being hard-headed a little bit. I've probably done them way too long. In fact, if I'd have known what I know now, I would have never started doing them. But being old school and being in the game for almost 30 years, you learn some things, and sometimes, as they say, old habits die hard. One of the movements that I do a lot of, and I usually do them with assisted weight, not assisted weight, but added weight around the waist, are dips. Love them, get a great pump from them. Unfortunately, after much research, I found that dips put the shoulders and rotator cuff in a really, really horrible position. If you can peel away the skin and see what the muscles are doing sometimes with certain movements, you'd probably be horrified. But again, you live and you learn. So I've been following this individual by the name of Jeff Cavaliere for a while now. Came about him quite by accident while I was browsing the net. And I found him really, really knowledgeable, and he does an amazing job of explaining a lot of the things he talks about. He has a video up that I'm going to provide the link to underneath. As far as 5 of what he considers the worst movements as far as injury in exercise. There are a lot of others. He doesn't talk about dips, but again, you can go online and find out just exactly how damaging traditional dips can be. And when I say dips, I'm talking about dips where you're suspended, usually on a parallel bar, 2 bars apart, of course, and the arms are behind you. He doesn't mention dips again, but please look him up and you'll find out exactly why dips are something you may want to consider taking out. In fact, if I could make you do it, I would tell you, please take them out. There's a lot of other options as far as building the triceps and the pectorals that are much, much safer and will definitely get you gains so that you don't have to do dips. But again, the 5 movements that Jeff Cavaliere does talk about, I find to be movements that you can take out and add other movements that are just as beneficial, if not more so, and way safer. Again, I'm not endorsed by Jeff Cavaliere in any way. I've never met the man. I'd love to just to sit down and talk to him, pick his brain a little bit, because again, he's got a lot of information and a very, very seems to be a very knowledgeable guy anyway. Again, it's Richard from Fitneek. I hope you find any of the information I post from here on in. And for those who don't already know, this is actually my first video, so I have no idea how this sounds. I'm going to be either laughing about this for a while or may do some more if people find it helpful. So again, please check out the link. Hope it's helpful. And if you have any information or anything you'd like to add, by all means, comment. Like it, hit the like button if you like it. And I'll be talking to you soon. Cheers.